The art of Wu Wei, embracing the magic of effortless living. In our relentless pursuit of success, we often find ourselves ensnared in the vicious cycle of pushing, striving, and forcing outcomes. Society conditions us to believe that our worth is intrinsically tied to our achievements, compelling us to continually battle against the currents of life in an attempt to carve our own path. However, amidst this perpetual struggle, we tend to forget the inherent magic that lies in surrendering to the flow of the universe. It is within this surrender that we discover the profound power of Wu Wei, the art of not forcing. Originating from ancient Chinese philosophy, specifically Taoism, the concept of Wu Wei is illuminated in the Tao Te Ching, the central text of Taoism. It instructs us to act in harmony with the Tao, or the natural order of the universe. Rather than attempting to force or control outcomes, Wu Wei encourages us to allow things to unfold naturally, guiding us along the path of least resistance. Wu Wei, though open to interpretation, is often described as non-action, actionless action, or effortless action. It is the art of not imposing our will and interfering with the natural flow of things. Lao Tzu, the ancient sage and philosopher, emphasized the importance of aligning ourselves with this natural flow. Instead of mindlessly celebrating effort, he encouraged us to make intelligent efforts, knowing when to act and when to let go. While hard work and action have their place, there are moments when they are unnecessary or even counterproductive. Life is replete with factors beyond our control, unexpected events, the choices of others, and the inherent unpredictability of existence. The weather, the stock market, and the thoughts and actions of others remain beyond our dominion. Insisting on forcing outcomes often results in a relentless cycle of frustration, stress, and exhaustion. Wu Wei does not advocate laziness or passivity, rather, it calls for attunement with the natural rhythms of life. It entails knowing when to act and when to release control. In the words of Alan Watts, rowing is a rather thoughtless way of pushing a boat across the water. Instead of going against nature, sailing requires that you flow through nature effortlessly. Consider a river flowing down a mountain. It doesn't forcefully push through rocks and boulders but, rather, finds the path of least resistance and gracefully flows around them, creating a harmonious landscape in its wake. Similarly, in our lives, forcing often leads to chaos and stress. When we let go and allow things to unfold naturally, we can achieve our goals with ease and grace. However, Wu Wei doesn't advocate passivity or inaction. Instead, it suggests taking action when the time is right and letting go when necessary. In Judo, a martial art, the use of muscle is strategic and precise. One waits for the opportune moment and the opponent is off balance and vulnerable, using just enough muscle to execute a successful throw. The principle of least possible action guides this approach, using the least amount of energy and time needed to achieve one's goals, resulting in efficiency and effectiveness. Imagine you have an important interview scheduled for tomorrow. Applying the principles of Wu Wei to this situation, rather than forcing yourself to perform exceptionally well, take a moment to relax and let go of the pressure. Recognize that you don't have control over the interview questions or the ultimate outcome. Trust in your qualifications and preparation. As you enter the interview, flow with the process, focusing on authenticity and presence. Listen attentively and respond with clarity and confidence. This approach can lead to a well-thought-out, creative, and engaging interview. In the art of not forcing, we find solace in surrender and release our attachment to specific outcomes. We learn to focus on the present moment, understanding that our desires are whispers of the soul guiding us toward our highest potential. By detaching from the need to control every aspect of our lives, we open ourselves to infinite possibilities and allow the universe to work its magic. In conclusion, Wu Wei invites us to embrace the magic of effortless living, to move in harmony with the natural flow of life, and to know when to act and when to release control. It encourages us to sail through life, rather than relentlessly row against its currents. By doing so, we can achieve our goals with grace and ease, all while conserving our precious time and energy. In surrendering to the flow of the universe, we discover the true power of Wu Wei, where magic happens when we don't force in life.